Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Little Bit of Potato. This is Archeo Shinar. Anyway, we're halfway through the campaign. We are 17 out of 30 rounds into what seems to be a very, very promising and, dare I say, potentially successful expeditionary mission on a path to worldwide reputational domination. I don't actually know. How are my opponents doing in terms of reputation? Wow, I'm absolutely crushing it. I'm 30 reputation, well, 10 reputation ahead of my nearest competitor, and yeah, 17 away from the next twoest chaps. Okay, cool. Right, so at the end of the last episode, we basically evaluated all of the possible options for the next expedition, and I believe the expedition that was decided upon was this one. Now, this is a history/survival-oriented expedition. We need to check to see if anyone has the necessary skills. History and survival. I mean, we're not looking bad on that front. We're not looking particularly good either, to be honest. History... Yeah, well, we can always bump up our history and our survival. I know that we've got the tools to do just that. Let me see if we can try and teach people a thing or two. History and or survival. Nope. History and or survival. History. Brilliant. Geology. Nope, no geology for you. Even though you are indeed in management. What do we need to give you? History and or survival. History for... Florentine. History and or survival. I'm not going to give you survival. That's a complete waste. I'm going to give you archaeology instead. Archaeology, you're beasting at. And so we're going to continue to push that. Same with linguistics on you. And history. We can do history here. You don't have enough money to do that. Okay, we can't do history here. We're done. We're done here. Have I given out all of my exclusive licenses? The black market situation is that we've got a whole bunch of stuff on the black market at the moment. The risk factor is quite high. I feel a little bit guilty about flooding the black market with lots and lots of good stuff recently. But what can I say? I could lose a bunch of reputation, by the way, by leaving a bunch of stuff on the black market. But... I'm not too concerned about it. Right. History, history and survival. You're not bad. You're good enough for now. You're pretty good at both history and survival. You're pretty good at history. You're pretty good at history. You're not good at either. You're alright at survival. Okay. Basically, we need to take a history aid and a survival aid. +5 to survival. I'll take... +7 to survival, to be honest. I'll take the +5 for survival as well. History, do we have anything to aid history? Let me not take 2 survival aids. I think 1 survival aid will be enough. Who did I say I was going to take? Was it you? I don't think I ended up taking you, did I? Yeah, you're not particularly good. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. This is a grim mission. And history and survival. Brilliant. Okay, look, this is scraping the bottom of the barrel, literally. But I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about our prospects. I think we'll be just fine. +7 to history. Let me throw in our best history chap. Undoubtedly, it's you. A ruthless success and a high priest's ring. Don't mind if I do. That's wonderful. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Survival and history. Yep. Let's put you in. You're pretty good. You might be our second best survivalist, but, yeah, look, to be honest, the fact that we've got, like, the +7 multipliers, that's pretty good. History and survival, you're good in pretty much both of them. I'll put you instead, because you're slightly worse, and I think we're going to succeed anyway. Indeed we are. And then we just have maybe one final test left. A survival test, a solitary survival test, and then a presumably history or survival plus test. Either of which I do feel well prepared for. A survival plus test. Yep, we kept you back. You're not bad at survival, so therefore you should pass. I don't think that was a given, but I do think it was relatively likely, down to the fact that, of course, it happened. We make a ridiculous amount of money. I have a funny feeling that one of the black market items is about to be confiscated here, but that's fine. A few days passed, Charles Torrey had some bad dreams about crows and some bad thoughts about life, and was almost killed in an accident twice, and there's a myth that crows are messengers from Hades, and recently there are more crows than used to be. Have you heard any cawing? Shoot all the crows. For £150, for peace of mind. You can't put a price on peace of mind, can you? We've bought a little bit of new land. Wonderful. 1 unit of coffee. 1 unit of gin. Fantastic. Anything gotten picked up at the black market yet? No. Risk is still... well, it's lower, I guess. It's good. But nobody's picking up anything from the black market at the moment. Nope. It's like we've got a whole bunch of stuff on the black market at the moment, and nobody is buying it. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, we ended up putting in an offer for Spiced Junes, as I explained, from the novel June, I believe, written by Frank Herbert. What is it that I'm after? I'm after an exclusive club. I'm after an exclusive club. Yeah, that's not bad. Population density is pretty good. I'm also after a cruise steamboat, but this is absolutely not the right place for that. I think the exclusive club is probably what we're after in this specific instance. Manager's archaeology. Let's see if we can assign a manager. Sure. Unless we can find anyone else who's, like, natively better at archaeology. Not you. Not you. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to put Charles. I'm going to put Charles in there. Something that I didn't consider. Also, I should give that to you. Yep, brilliant. Something that I didn't consider is this guy. The guy that I've got, Charles Torrey, here. He is a tobacco enthusiast. And that's a bit of a problem for me, because I only take gin and coffee on my expeditions, so putting him in a hotel here is just fine. No idea what we're going to put in Howling Swamps. Absolutely no idea. What I do know is that we can go to the Royal Chess Club and see if we can eke out a few more favors. Right. Sponsoring. Wonderful. And we get ourselves a bunch of good stuff for absolutely nothing. Literally for free. Literally for free. It's a miracle. Okay. Rope and Axe. Let's have a little look to see what expeditions we have been offered. Garbage. Garbage. Not garbage. That's what we're after. An archaeology mission. That is exactly what we're after. Archaeology, I know we have got in spade loads. In bucket loads. I say that. We've got 2 people who are particularly good at archaeology, but not a bunch of people other than that. Why don't we take an archaeology boosting device? I mean, we've got 6. We've got 6 sifting sieves. Sifting screens. That's crazy talk. That is ridiculous. And that's +7 to all archaeology. I'll take the whisk broom as well, which is also pretty darn good. Anything else? We could take a spade if we wanted to, but we don't have the space for it. But you know, look, it's a bunch of extra archaeology stuff, so that's real nice. That's real nice. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, what have we got? Archaeology plus. I think we'll start off strong. We'll start off with our strongest archaeologist. A ruthless ruthless success? Really? I'm shocked at that. That was a 73 archaeology check plus 12. History and archaeology, I think it's got to be... It's got to be you, actually, yeah. Because you're pretty good at archaeology. You're alright at history, but I wanted to keep my second best archaeologist, as you know, for the last check. Exploration. Yep, you are just the right guy for the job here. Okay, no ruthless successes as of yet, which is very, very disappointing, but I suppose it's whatever. Okay, might be a failure here. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. What can I say? I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Archaeology plus check, which is exactly why I kept my second best archaeologist, just for this reason. And we even have a little ruthless success there just to top it all off. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about that outcome. That's really good. That is spectacular. £3,900. That will cover my costs. Only just though. I didn't even check what land was being auctioned. Pyramiden that you put on the black market was sold for £4,624. Oh, yes. That is very, very good. Oh, brilliant. Another thing was sold in the black market. £1,350 in the casinos. Glimpse into the future. Believes the only way to ward off bad luck is to invite that fortune teller and give her a room. Yes, one of your rooms in your quarters. This is ridiculous. Sure. Spare a room. Fine. Alright, as it turns out, I'm ridiculously rich. These guys are hooked on my garbage stories. I'll give them a favor whenever I possibly can. Let's go into here and see if we can give this dude a gift. I'll give you the gift of gin. How about that? The gin was successfully sent to the Royal Archaeology Gazette. I should probably try and utilize my other press contacts, but whatever. We're buying this bit of land next. I think, if I'm not mistaken, what is it that I needed for a cruise steamboat? Negative features, population density, and urbanization. Is this perfect for my... This is perfect for my cruise steamboat. I must have it. I must have it. £1,200. Look, it's not as if I can't afford it. Let's be real. I think I'm going to try and sell some more stuff on the black market. Ugh. I don't want to put anything else on the black market because the black market is pretty busy at the moment. But I just wish I could... You hear that? That's my mouse trying to click. Where a mouse can't click. Yeah, it's just not working. Alright, buy all of those bits and bobs. The artifacts that we've got are pretty much useless at the moment. Any Unreal Legendary Explorers? Oh no, we won't have the Legendary Explorers until we unlock that last room that I'm after. We're 19 out of 30 rounds. How are we doing in terms of ranking? I'm at 34 reputation. My competitor is 22 reputation. Look at this. It's a steady climb. It is a steady, consistent climb in reputation. I literally don't think I've failed an expedition yet. I literally do not think I've failed an expedition yet. That's a garbage mission. That's a hard mission. That is a moderate mission. That's a moderate mission as well. Am I really going to take a moderate mission? Which only makes me £2,800. Let me see if I can actually maybe do this. I feel like if ever there was a chance to attempt a hard mission, it would be now. I do feel like my linguistics department is pretty decent, and in fact, 22 linguistics, 37 linguistics. Yeah. I think I want to try this. I think I want to try a hard mission. I think I want to absolutely try a hard mission. Let me see if I can train people up a little bit more. I bought everything here. Also, let me just check that my warehouse has, yeah, coffee and gin. Just want to absolutely make certain. Okay, what does the expedition actually need from us? It's linguistics. Literally only linguistics. Okay, so let's go and see if we can train up some of the linguistic talent here. Or in fact, anything. Anything would be good. Combat capability, archaeology. I'll train up archaeology. That's pretty okay, I guess. Exploration, we'll train up your exploration. Geology. Brilliant. Florentine, linguistics. Fantastic. What a wonderful time to get offered a linguistics training operation. Survival, that's worthless. Combat capability, totally worthless. Geology, not completely worthless. Linguistics, 71. Linguistics, up to 30. That's not bad. That's not bad. As it turns out, it could be worse. I could employ a couple more people, but I'm not going to. Where's the flipping mission? There we go. Okay, there is only 100 pounds of recompense if I do this up. So I gotta make darned well certain that I don't. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. And let's see. I've got 1 +5 to linguistics ability. I thought I had more than that. Right, well, let's put in another +7 to archaeology. If we get checked for archaeology at all, we'll be totally fine. But yeah, that's 1 +5 to linguistics. I don't rate my success highly here, but we do have 4,100 pounds still in the bank account, so if things go badly wrong, then we'll be fine. Okay, linguistics plus check. I know that we can absolutely solve and resolve, you know, sort of the first couple of these. A ruthless success and a high priest's ring. I mean, that's a great start. That's a great start. That's a real sort of like mindset booster. That is to have a ruthless success on a plus check. Okay, let's try and put our two, you know, sort of two middlingly good. Yeah, 2 middlingly good people. Unforgettable failure. Wow. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. But we still got another linguistics check coming up. A guaranteed plus check. I don't want to say a guaranteed plus check. Okay, we should be... Okay, good. It's not an unforgettable failure. It's not an unforgettable success. But it is a success, and that is good. So on the balance, we do end up actually completing our first and perhaps only hard mission. That's 6,200 pounds in the bank. So that is very, very juicy, I must say. We should write a song about how much money I have. That's the truth. Preach it. Swears that he saw a unicorn during the last job. Minus 50 pounds. Send him to a doctor. Fine. 1,000 pounds in the casino. Wonderful. Pay the salaries of absolutely everyone. We bought a bunch of brand new land. We didn't overpay for it, but we did pay what I would describe as the right price for the land, because Bone Steps, that's right, it's going to be the brand new location of our fantastic cruise steamboat. Manager's exploration and manager's linguistics. I mean, I kind of want to assign somebody who is really good here. Managers, what was it? Manager's exploration, manager's linguistics. Yeah, John. Yeah, I'm gonna put John in here. I know that maybe is a little bit of a wild card. He is one of our best explorers, one of our best adventurers. But I figure, right? Give you that. I figure, I want to get a legendary explorer. I feel like I'm now at the stage of the game where I'm chasing the idea of a legendary explorer. If you don't know what a legendary explorer actually is, a legendary explorer is somebody who has 100 in one category. So, you know, 100 in exploration, 100 in whatever. And I really want to get serious about attracting legendary explorers. And that's how I take my team to the next level. As opposed to just, you know, these chumps at the labor market at the moment. Yep, I'll hire you. And we'll tone down your excitement. I do feel like I could maybe get everyone else sort of like on edge. I should be like moving people's attitude around a little bit more, but I kind of don't want to, just in case they end up getting fears. Because once they end up getting fears, just things start to go badly wrong in very, very quick fashion. Nothing on the black market that I'm really interested in dealing with at the moment. Property, high fertility, high urbanization. What do I still need to build? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anything, actually. Yeah, and maybe it would be better to get a coffee thing over there, but what do I care? As long as my coffee plantation and my gin distillery are bringing in at least one item per round, I don't really care. Yeah. I haven't actually had to buy... I haven't had to buy gin in ages. I think... yeah, you can see here where I bought last gin. So I last bought gin 10 rounds ago. Coffee, presumably even further back than that. Have I ever bought coffee? I definitely have bought coffee. I've definitely bought tobacco. Alright. Don't exactly know what's happening with that, but I have participated in the purchase of tobacco and coffee as well. What have we got expedition-wise? Let's have a little look. It's a challenging archaeology expedition. I think that's probably what we're going to take. Yep, I think we're going to take that challenging archaeology expedition, and I think we can probably begin right about now. You're not bad. You're really good. You're really good. And you're alright as well. Okay, yeah, brilliant. We'll take the shifting screen, because why would we need to hold on to this many? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. Yep. I don't think that there's anything else that remains to be done before we set off on the next expedition, so let's just do that. You know, you just got to make sure that you've, you know, you've taken care of business at home before you head off abroad. Is what I would say if I was going abroad. But I'm not. I'm, of course, talking about in reality rather than in the game, because I presume that these guys are going abroad from wherever we are based, which I presume must be the United Kingdom, given that we use pounds as a day-to-day currency. Again, it's all just pure speculation. Alright. Anyway, I don't think I need to really explain my decision-making process for the 25th time, or whatever number we're on, whatever month we're on at the moment. But brilliant. Suffice to say, everything seems to be going reasonably well. I seem to be making a good number of good decisions, which is always... That's always lovely, really. £5,400 will absolutely adequately cover our... cover the loss that the casino has made. That's the first in a while, to be honest. But it'll also cover all of our salaries. Should one pull the lever? During the last train journey, when you were in a buffet car, you were dragged into a philosophical discussion by a group of fellows. The trolley problem, I suspect. This group included a foreign diplomat, a duchess, a distinguished colonel, a governess, a typewriter salesman, and a business blah, 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 blah. Discussion was finding an answer to the trolley dilemma. A rushing train car is going to kill a person you love, but if you change direction, it will kill 3 anonymous people. So is it morally justified to pull the lever, or do you commit a sin? If you do so, maybe it's better to save 3. I would save 3 random people. I think. I don't want to get into the specifics of the trolley problem in this instance, but I think, you know, I think we should. I think most people would like to think that they would save the 3 anonymous people. I think, you know, 3 is bigger than 1. In it, it's true. Brilliant, fantastic. £470 in black market acquisitions. Wonderful. Let me look at that in just a second. That's a strange state of affairs. Can we put anything else on the black market? I mean, we've got a couple of rings. 8.5 medium risk. I mean, the only way that I could lose my reputation now is by being caught up in a black market scandal. I don't know what the risk is. I don't know what the risk of intervention actually means for me, but we'll give it a shot. I do care about money. I want to make sure that I keep up my money. Okay, brilliant. Dead Man's Cliffs. I'll bid on it because, I mean, it's an area that I really want to complete. I would like to have one manager managing all 4 of both of these properties, actually. But I suspect that is unlikely. We'll bid, like, what, £750? Something like that? Yeah. I think that seems pretty reasonable. £750. Yeah, it's not an area that I value particularly highly, but it is what it is. These are absolutely garbage items. I mean, I guess I'll buy them. I mean, they're not really going to affect the bottom line. Any luck on the steamboat? Was kind of hoping. Where am I looking? Was kind of hoping that the cruise steamboat would do a heck of a lot of good. I mean, this is literally the best case scenario for the cruise steamboat. Managers exploration, managers linguistics. They're really, really flipping high. Okay, let's go back to quarters and let's see if we can just pump up your attitude. There we go. And let's also get you to learn. I don't care about that. Don't care about that at all. Alfred Tozzer. What have you got to offer? 10 archaeology. I'll actually train up your linguistics, specifically because I know we lost somebody who was good at linguistics. I don't really know what you're in management for. Don't even know what you're in management for. Don't know what you're in management for. Don't know what you're in management for. I know what you're in management for, but I can't train up your linguistics or your exploration. You need to be more rounded. Combat capabilities, garbage. Linguistics, survival. Train up your linguistics, why not? We are a little bit lacking in the survival department, I think. Archaeology, yes please, 84. That is a bit overkill, to be honest. I maybe think that we should... 12 survival, wonderful. I maybe think that we should tone down our survival... tone down our sort of super specialists a little bit to try and make them a little bit more all-rounded. Exploration, we'll pump up exploration. Cool. I think maybe we try and change everyone to more efficient. Sure, I'll try and change you to a little bit more efficient. Impacts the skill of every explorer. Chance of getting a fear. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna increase absolutely everyone's attitude. There we go. I should certainly do it. I should certainly do it for those in management. Like, there is no reason not to do it to people in management. But everyone, you know, should live on the edge a little bit more. Why not, eh? Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We've dealt with the press, brilliant. We've dealt with property management, merchant company. We've dealt with that. Okay, so here's hoping that things don't go badly wrong really, really quickly. What have we got? Hard. That's a no from me. Dog. That's absolutely a no. Linguistics. We should be able to manage that just fine. Dreadful. It's an archaeology mission. Part of me wants to do it. I have a good archaeology team. I have a good archaeology team. I have a good archaeology team, he says multiple times, but also I have archaeology skills. So I can do a +5 and a +7 to archaeology tests. Yeah, I'm going to try it. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, this could be dreadful. This could be the biggest mistake that I ever make. It could end in unforgettable failure. It could be awful. But this is a dreadful mission. We'll try. We'll try our best. Okay. Archaeology plus. Give them this guy. A ruthless success. That is, to be fair, kind of what I expected. It's once we get into the sort of minutia of the expedition that I'm really sort of worried. That's gonna be a concern. Combat capability. That's never a good thing for me to be tested on. And you. And you. Okay, don't like this. Yeah, I was waiting to say I really don't like the odds of that being successful. Yeah, yikes. Okay, well, the good news is I think there might only be one last test, and I think we might pass it. Unforgettable failure. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, that sucks. But you know what? No fears and £1,900. That's actually not terrible. That's actually not bad at all. We don't end up with that bit of land, so you know what? We'll end up being just fine. Between the casino and our money being returned to us from the sale of property, we absolutely end up managing to cover the cost of that wage salary payment. It's been some time since Began to cure his leg. Unfortunately, sustain his life for all cost. Sustain his life for all cost. Wait, did he die? No. Please, please don't. You are kidding me. You are actually kidding me. I invested so much money in him. And I mean... Ugh. Unbelievable. Right. Congratulations. You're hired. Oh, what a joke. What a joke. I really thought that we had that dreadful quest, by the way. I thought we could have at least gotten a little bit closer than we actually did. They consider my expedition boring. I don't believe it. Okay. We didn't gain any reputation. We haven't gained any reputation for the last couple of rounds, actually. However, I am still in the lead. Oh my goodness. I am so far in the lead that it's actually kind of ridiculous. As long as I don't completely throw everything, I think we'll be just fine. This is a hard quest. I don't want to do a hard quest. I think we'll do this. We'll do this one, yeah. Get everyone trained up. Get everyone trained up in everything. What was the quest? Was it a... I keep losing it. Combat capability and exploration. Combat capability and exploration. So useless. I really should just bite the bullet and start training my combat capability on pretty much everyone. That would be a pretty good idea. 12 history. Sure. Combat capability. Yeah, let's try and bump up the combat capability all around, really. Exploration. Yeah, sure. And combat capability as well. Okay, look, this is not gonna be a pretty one. This is gonna be a dicey one, I think. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Combat capability and exploration. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You're pretty garbage. You're pretty garbage. You're not bad. You're not bad. Take these two guys instead. Yeah, fine. Okay, Jin, that's combat capability. Let's see if we can try and get a... Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Marksman rifle. And... do we want to take a sextant? I mean, it certainly can't really hurt that much. Especially since we're about to get the sponsorship deal from the newspaper. I say we're about to. We're going to get it fairly soon. When we do get that, that will allow us to get a whole bunch of brand new equipment to replace all the stuff that we've currently used up. Good stuff. Okay. Alfred. Yep, let's put Alfred forward. A ruthless success. That's an absolutely garbage thing to get, but I guess that's fine. Exploration. I'll put you in, even though I'm not optimistic about your chances. I sit here very happy that you have shown me how to do it. John Marshall, you are very, very good at combat. You're the best person at combat after I just trained you up. That's right. I trained you myself. I trained you myself. And exploration plus, what do you know? Might even be a ruthless success. Oh, fantastic. An Egyptian mummy. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good as artifacts go. So we'll just polish off this mission. And we will be done with it. Wonderful. What do you know? 2 free reputation. Coffee. And gin. Casino money. Pay salaries. Oh, we didn't even bid on the property. Brilliant. We sold the ring. Cleaning your lobby. When you find the photos of the horrific specimen. You have to talk to privacy about her, but you have bigger problems. These photos are now at the Royal Archaeology Gazette, and they want to publish it and write unofficial accusation of fabricating discovery under your name. It would cost you an arm and a leg. Nevertheless, you can keep a poker face and pretend it's a mean joke made by your competitors, or you can deal with the Royal Archaeology Gazette. Take a deal with the Gazette. Yeah. Okay. that kind of sucks, to be honest. That kind of sucks, because I was really working on cultivating a relationship with them. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. These guys, the Imperial Economic Bulletin. Job announcement, 2 or 3 extra candidates. I will do that. Competition for explorer's position. I would love to use that. I'm going to do the job announcement. Still no luck. Still no luck on getting a legendary explorer. I really was hoping. I was really hoping that I would see a legendary explorer at some point. Linguistics. Let me do some training first. See if we can get some more stuff going here. What have we got? Exploration. Exploration. Bump up your exploration. Grand. Archaeology or geology. I'll bump up geology, actually. I think we're a bit weak on the geology front. You could... I mean, I would pump up linguistics under normal circumstances. I think I'll pump up exploration, actually. Because I just don't want to sort of, like, lean too heavily on certain people for certain things. We want to have a more general team next time. Geology, yeah, fine. And combat capability, yeah. And you can get survival. We don't really have much survival capability at the moment. Tribal diplomacy, I think this is what we wanted to do. That's moderate. Yeah, we want to do the one with the 5 explorers. Doing 5 explorers is just, it's just better. Linguistics, you're bad at linguistics. You're good at linguistics. You're not bad. And I guess you're kind of better. 22 as opposed to 23, although you have been with me since the beginning and you are much better at absolutely everything else. Okay, I don't even think I want to use my local translator, which is a tool that I do indeed have. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. We'll just give it a shot. We'll give it a shot as is. See what happens. Lost all his savings at a local casino. What a shame it wasn't your casino. What an astute observation. Right, Linguistics Plus. It's a double Linguistics Plus test. That's actually quite tricky. Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was never in any doubt that that would be a success. However, you know, just a little bit strange. Also, does it not feel strange how right from the get-go I've been able to beat challenging expeditions and I'm still like beating them and I still can't really beat hard expeditions? Is that not a little bit strange? Does that not sort of strike you, dear viewer, as a little bit of an imbalanced state of affairs? I don't know why I was hesitating to put both of my expeditionaries forward for that quest there. But yeah, I do feel like I've been able to beat challenging missions from the very beginning. What the heck? How did that end up happening? All right, well, we ended up with two fears. That's a little bit of a bummer. I'm not ecstatic about it, but it is what it is. 100 money from the casino. Pay everyone's salary. Somebody bought a courtyard. We sold a thing. Oh, goodness. Today is the day when you prepared some very special training. You arrived in your city, where he's a philosopher historian. Now everyone... Blah, 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 blah. Start his 4-hour-long lesson. The most important message. Practice is much more important than reading books. It's better to travel 10,000 miles. It's very clear, but your philosophy archaeology says knowledge goes first, practice goes later, so we have a conflict here. We tell... Hide my thoughts. All explorers plus 6 archaeology. That's great. Is anyone decent enough to be a legendary explorer? I do believe that there is a gold frame surrounding... legendary explorers, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I want to start giving money to the Imperial Economic Bulletin because I want a legendary explorer. I really am very, very desperate for a legendary explorer. Yeah, I really would like that. Tell you what, Howling Swamps. My cruise steamboat. Buy that there. Assign a manager. Go into the labor market and pluck out somebody. What were the qualities that we needed, actually? Exploration and linguistics. Nope. Not you. Yeah, you. Dirk Alderson. 30 and 32. You're better. Right. Quick evaluation. Sylvanus. Congratulations. You've been assigned manager of this brand new port. Why? Because I want to try and find a flippin' legendary explorer. That's why. Let's see if we can try and find some more artifacts. Sell some stuff, I think. Buy that sextant right there. We'll head on over to the black market. And we'll see if we can add some more stuff over here. What have we got? Have we got anything of actual value? That's pretty good. That's pretty good too. Anything else? That mummy's not bad. Yeah, nothing else of major value. That statue's worth quite a lot, but I pulled that once off the market before, so let me just hold off for now on doing any of that. Cool. Okay, challenging 3,100. I mean, I kind of need a little bit more money than that, I'm afraid. Linguistics and combat capability. Linguistics and combat capability. Ah, survival, exploration, and it's challenging. Okay, who have we got that's good at survival and exploration? You're good at exploration. You're good at exploration and survival. You're just good in general, even with your brand new fear, which I'm very sorry about. As it happens, it's not actually impacting anything super majorly. You're garbage, but you're going to be coming with us anyway. You're okay, and you're utterly garbage too. I need 8 explorers. Wow. Exploration and survival. Does anyone have that skill set? Turns out no. Nobody has that skill set. Okay, great. Well, that's not a problem. There we go. That's the expedition that I was after. Okay, literally just choose everyone. Survival and exploration. We will be able to adjust our numbers by adding on a few different bits and bobs. Survival. Do I not have a survival? I do have a survival modifier. And I've got an exploration modifier. And then we'll take the 2 stimulants. Okay, so it's not as big. Our modifier is not as big as it could be, but it's good enough that I'm not completely unhappy with the circumstances in which we depart, which is grand. Alright, this is a triple exploration plus test. That's juicy. That's what I like. I like juiciness. It also sort of separates the good from the bad. Yeah, okay. Literally my 3 best. My 3 best men. That's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough pill to swallow if we lose this. If we lose this now. So hopefully we get tested in other stuff. History and survival. That's just brilliant. I'm delighted that we're being tested in other stuff. But as it turns out, everyone else is completely garbage. So brilliant. Sure. A success. Okay. I dare I say that maybe we are looking good. And exploration. Okay, maybe a failure. It's a success. Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I mean, we come away with $6,000. I mean, you really can't complain about that. We do come away with 2 fears. One on William Albright, and he's been one of the OG crew. So a little bit disappointed to see that there. Casinos generate a loss, but that's okay. We end up making a filthy killing from our expedition, even though a large amount of it goes on salaries. That's completely fine. Somebody bought the property that I don't care about. Fortune teller. Inviting strangers to your home is never a good idea. Remember that fortune teller living in your quarters. You were drinking your tea when she took your mug. You've publicly got a foretell that on your next expedition something horrendous will happen unless you buy insurance from local mob. And if you won't, well, few explorers believed her about the horrendous thing. Buy that whimsical insurance. £500 for insurance. Oh my goodness. Could I maybe be warned of the price of the insurance before I have to shell out for it? Or would that be just too difficult to implement? Alright, I mean, this is a totally garbage offering of expeditions, but that's fine. Still no legendary. Still no legendary. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the press. These guys have a half-hearted interest. They are interested. I am going to give them as many bits and bobs as I can. I don't know why, but the land that is being sold is utterly unhelpful for me. I would like these 2 bits, please. But no worries. No worries. It's okay. I'm fine. Let me see if I can give a gift to the Imperial Economic Bulletin people. Yeah, give a gift to these guys. There we go. We'll see if they end up liking me a little bit more. Property. I don't care about that property, to be honest. Artifacts in the black market. How's the black market doing? Risk is middling at the moment. It's medium. That's okay. Fine. Let's go to the merchant company. We'll buy the blunderbuss. In fact, we'll buy everything. Just because I can. I don't want to spend all my money just in case we do end up failing an expedition and, you know, counts as a strike against us. Also, the expedition that we're about to undertake doesn't fully cover our costs, so that's a bit of a bummer. But you're 90 at archaeology. That is filthy. If I don't see a ruthless success from you, then I'm gonna be complaining to your line manager. I am your line manager. Oh wait. Okay, 40. Yep, you. Okay, cool. I think we're just gonna jump straight into this expedition. We'll do that. And is there any other history modifier? No. We'll take this then. Cool. And then coffee and gin. Brilliant. And I would fully expect this to be a success. As long as we get lots and lots of archaeology tests. If we get some history plus tests, then that might be a bit of a problem. Florentin, you are an absolute monster. Still no ruthless success on the archaeology plus test, though. That's a bit disappointing. Right, history test. Who's our best historian? It's you, Desire. It's probably pronounced Desire. Just because of the little apostrophes and whatnot above his name. Is it an epithet? An epithet? I wish I knew. I meant to put you in instead. Yeah, you're a little bit more suited to the task at hand, I think. I'm saving our biggest archaeology guy for the final test. Geology, you're probably going to fail this. Wow! What? You succeeded with a 17 geology? And this is a challenging mission? Was I ever really in any danger? If I'm able to beat tests like that... Really? Was I ever in any danger? I suppose I have literally been able to beat challenging quests since the very beginning. Maybe I should start attempting hard quests. Sort of like bump up the difficulty a little bit. 400 bucks from the casino. Brilliant. Last expedition, quite a success. Obviously, she's changed her attitude. There must have happened something dreadful. He returned with a new friend to keep his mind clear. Yes, you guessed correctly. It's opium. Nothing to worry about. Only small doses, and it's not illegal, at least for now. It could be devastating for his body in the long run. Let him smoke opium. Sure. Ancient airplane model you put on the black market was sold for £1,342. I bought it for £1,500, so that is a pretty big loss. My expedition was boring. Great. High population density over here. We've already got a casino in the bog, so that's fine. A casino in the bog. Who would have thunk it, eh? I'll bid £1,100 on it, but I'm not very committed to the idea of actually buying it. Mobile library. I'll buy the mobile library. Won't buy anything else. Nothing in the labor market that interests me. Pretty disappointed. Our quarters are now full, by the way. That's fine. I just picked up this last guy because he's a little bit better than his counterpart. And this guy is literally insane. Yeah, so you're going to get fired, I'm afraid. Sorry. And you're going to be taught to replace the guy who looked very, very similar to you. Okay, survival trained up. Brilliant. I don't want to train anyone else. I want to keep some money back. Because if we run into an issue, then I'd like to be able to solve that issue by taking a step back and sort of decompressing. Anything that really tickles my fancy. There's a challenging quest. I did say that I wanted to try and give a hard mission a go. But I don't seem to be offered one at the moment, so I'm afraid. No can do on that front. Geo radar, sure, we'll do that. A geology guide as well. Why not? I mean, I've got so many of these additional sort of like number modifiers. I've got them in abundance, in real abundance, in fact. So I might as well just take the opportunity for the last like 4 or 5 rounds just to burn through them. Geology, yep, you'll be absolutely fine. A ruthless success as well. Another flippin' Egyptian lamp. I've got about 15 of those. Collecting dust in the warehouse. Survival and geology. Yep. Yep. And yep. Sure. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good combo. Not displeased with that even slightly. And linguistics test. Oh. You found Shabati. Okay. Brilliant. Can't complain about that. That's real good. 2 reputation. We do pick up a fear for William. You know, not super loving these fears that I'm getting at the moment, but look, in for a penny, in for a pound. You know what they say? 1,200 from the merry-go-round. Let's cut to the small talk. We've had this Benjamin Fogg's test before as well. 1,000 bucks from the give the exclusive license to you. Brilliant. 1,000 bucks for the bit of property. Faces of the gods. Nothing to put here quite yet. Maybe I should just sell it. Yeah, not entirely sure. We'll keep it for now. Anything at the merchant company that I'm after? We've probably got a couple of marksman's rifles already, don't we? Yeah, we've already got 2 marksman's rifles. And we've got 3 rounds left to go, which does worry me a little bit. Let me check my relations with you. Chance of success. Gift appreciation, no. Right, so I still don't actually understand what that check relations thing does, but I did it because it was something to do. Yeah, don't worry about that. Anything that's hard. Give me something that's hard. An archaeology test that requires 5, but only 6,000 bucks. Linguistics test. That is better. That's challenging. To be honest, I think I need to take this. A history check. A history check would be good because I think I have a history book. I do indeed. I have a history book. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I just want to absolutely guarantee my success. That's the simple reality of this situation. I could have attempted a hard mission there. I didn't want to. I want to play it safe. That is one of the few occasions where I have actually said to myself and to you guys, hey, stop being a dingus, play it safe. What I didn't do, however, was check the capability of my team. As it turns out, it's not great when it comes to history. It's not great at all. I should have checked. I had blind faith. I had blind faith in my chaps being able to pull off whatever situation they encountered. As it turns out, I think we'll be just fine. But, yep. Yeah, I think we'll be just fine. I'm super unconcerned. We're more than 50% of the way there, most probably. Here we go. History. Okay. Whatever. And it's a success. A triple success. A 3 out of 3. What can you do? Not very much. Brilliant. And most importantly, that gives us the money to instantly pay off all of our employees. We don't end up getting any land, but that's fine. Oh, brilliant. A Greek marble column that was sold on the black market for a good amount of money. 800 bucks from the casinos. As a member of the Royal Archaeology Institute, you have access even to prohibited collections. You and your explorers, Charles Torrey, has spent some time reading forbidden books to find out more about new expeditions. However, these books aren't forbidden for no reason. He's behaving oddly. It's just some details like drinking coffee only with a spoon or getting up always before sunrise. Let the explorer study forbidden books. Sure. Right. Pay our dues. Give an exclusive license to these guys. I don't really want to buy any property. Nothing on the black market that we can deal with. Marksman's rifle. Give me a local translator. That seems more in order. Still no flippin' legendary explorers. I know that there are ways to get legendary explorers. I know that the way that I'm currently trying to get through the Imperial Economic Bulletin, I'm really flippin' trying. Really flippin' trying. Time is money, indeed. Look, see this? I would love to try and use this, but unfortunately, I think I'm only going to be able to use this. 2 or 3 extra candidates, plus 10% chance for a legendary explorer. That is big. That is really, really big if we can get it. I'm going to do the job announcement because, I mean, the game is, what, 2 turns away from ending, and I want to actually be in with a chance of getting a legendary explorer, just so that I can actually show you what a flipping legendary explorer actually looks like. Okay, financially, we need to try and cover our costs. Combat capability, it's garbage. However, we can actually, it's dreadful. Archaeology and history. I kind of want to go through the motions of maybe doing this. We've got such a good team when it comes to archaeology and history. This is legitimately one of the best teams that we could possibly do it with. You know what? Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. What is it? Archaeology, history. I just used my history book, actually, didn't I? That's a bit of an annoyance. Let's live dangerously. Look, even if we fail this check, we'll still end up with whatever the recompense for the mission actually is. But not to mention the fact that I've got loads of money in my bank account. Anyway, we'll be able to meet the costs of this failed expedition. Right, history plus. It's a history plus check. I'm gonna actually burn my 2 weakest guys on it. Failure, that's actually fine. That's kind of what I expected. We need to save ourselves for the best possibilities of success if we want to complete a dreadful mission. Archaeology, yep. So let's put our 2 best archaeologists in here. There we go. Guarantee a success. There we go. Fantastic. This is going to be the real decider. If there's 1 more check, if there's 2 more checks, whatever. Probably just this last one here, yeah. History. Unforgettable failure. That sucks. I don't think that means that we're going to succeed in the mission. But, look, we end up with 2,100 bucks in the bank account anyway. It's fun to attempt dreadful missions. Why not? Why not, right? 1,000 bucks in the casino. Look, we are absolutely rolling in the money. Brilliant. Brilliant. The last expedition was unfortunate, but that was because of some kind of epidemic which sent every second citizen to bed and every 10 straight to the grave. Decided to stay there, suffer from terrible illness. However, he's still hired, so he needs to follow your commands. Can also catch this accursed disease. Should we stay there any longer? Let him help. Sure. Pausing in expeditions for a turn. Can't be manager for 1 turn. Plus 1 point of reputation. Plus 1 rag favor. And, of course, we get paid. Right, so I think this is the last round. Have we got a legendary explorer? No. No, we do not. Unbelievable. I mean, the chances of getting a legendary explorer must be pretty darned high. We've got 2 separate different cruise steamboat areas, and we just ain't getting anything. We just ain't managing. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so if this is the last round, I don't actually know if this is the last round or if the next round is going to be the last round. A history check. I don't love the idea of doing a history round. What about instead we do a linguistics round? That is ground in which I'm much more comfortable to reside. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, sure. Okay. Do we have any linguistics boosters? I'll do a local translator. I'll do flashcards as well. And then of course gin and coffee. The standard wombo combo, if you'd like. Alright, so I suspect that this will probably be the second last of the rounds. I suspect so anyway. Just because that's what it feels like. Alright, there we go. Brilliant. It's just a challenging mission, so again, I don't feel like I've advanced that much over the course of the game. Maybe it's just the way that I play it and the fact that I've misplayed it pretty horribly, but basically at the start of the game I was able to succeed in challenging missions, and I still am. I still am able to succeed in challenging missions pretty much to the same degree with the same levels of success that I was originally. So it feels like I've just literally tried to identify the challenging missions that end up paying the most and then just doing them, which does feel like a little bit of a shame given the what I would say is real potential. This game does absolutely have real potential. I mean, I like it a lot. Casinos generated a loss of £19. What a shame. All right, balloons. Let's get to it. We've decided to be strict and honest with Benjamin. He says you were one of the suspects. He's done the right thing. He's done the right thing. 1 unit of gin. Okay, so I think that this is literally the last round, right? Sure. Give him an exclusive license. Doesn't particularly matter. Black market. Anything on the black market? No. Nothing. Warehouse? No. Oh, it's a legendary explorer. We've got Christopher Columbus. What? I thought he was... Wait, I thought he was... I thought he had 100 in... Well, look, I'm obviously going to hire him. What the heck is up with this dude, though? He was supposed to be... He was supposed to be brilliant. But he's not even that good. We've got people that are... I don't know if we've got anyone that's better than him at exploration. But we certainly have got people that are just sort of generally better than him. Yeah, I mean, these two guys are basically at his level already. How much are we paying for this Christopher Columbus chap? £268? Almost discovered the Americas, but unfortunately the Vikings were the first. Man, what's the point? What's the point of pursuing a legendary explorer to the degree that I have been? Almost none, I would wager. Right, so as long as we play it safe, as long as we win, as long as we get enough to get across the line. Moderate. I mean, I don't want to take a hard mission, just in case it ends in complete failure. So I think I actually want to take this moderate mission. A geology, survival, moderate mission. Yep. 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 I'm good. Look, you know, screw it. I'm gonna take Christopher Columbus just because I can. A geology, survival. Yeah. Okay. All right. Look, geology, survival, geology, and geology. Sure. Okay. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of geology and survival modifiers. Sure. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. This is a moderate mission, so if I was able to succeed with challenging missions at the very start of the episode, the very start of the playthrough, I would not envision any issues under any circumstances right now. So there we go. I think we'll be fine. Geology and survival. Sure. Success. Wait, see, that wasn't even, you weren't even particularly good. I put you in there because I thought, hey, maybe there's an actual chance that I'll lose. This is Christopher Columbus's one and only time to shine as part of a team. So you're not actually shining if you're part of the team. The team is shining, but you are shining through the team, I suppose. So there you go. Exploration, survival, sure. I'm just chucking anyone in these things. Ruthless success. A ruthless success that doesn't actually earn you anything. Okay, great. So what's the difference between a regular ruthless success and... Oh, you can be used multiple times. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. So it was literally Christopher's one and only time to shine, but also he has multiple times to shine. That is his feature. Look, we can pay everyone's salaries. We can pay everyone's salaries without even breaking a sweat. No worries. No worries whatsoever. The Greek statue makes some money. 1 unit of coffee. Somebody bought some land that I don't care about. A unit of gin. And we get a bunch of money from our casinos.
We have been following your actions and documenting how far you have progressed since the beginning. However, the time has come to finish the race and congratulate all of you. We can happily announce that you are near the finishing line. The position of Chairman of the Royal Archaeology Institute is within your grasp. The rivalry has ended. What's left is to summarize the deeds of participants and decide who has turned out to be the best. Is it you? Be patient, as we are going to present the results very soon.
Okay.
In the meantime, we suggest to take a break and relax because it will take some time to make the necessary arrangements. It would be beneficial if you close all projects in case of winning the position in our institutes. May the benevolent and royal archaeological spirits bless you in the future.
Right.
We wish you peace and prosperity.
May the benevolent
the Royal Archaeology
and
Institute.
royal. Don't forget the royal archaeological spirits. Yeah, what is an archaeological spirit? Also, as you can sort of see, there's a few disconcerting grammar bits and bobs, which of course is very jarring to me as a native English speaker. But you can't begrudge bad grammar. It's just the fact of life for people who don't speak English as a first language. I'm not going on at them at all. I think this game is fantastic. There's a lot of text. There's a lot of text in the game, and most of it is all good. Anyway, we wish you peace and prosperity. So what does that mean? What does this mean now? That's it. I won by a massive margin. Massive margin. There we go. That is the results that have been presented. The reason that I think that there is that end letter, and it's sort of addressed to, well, what looks to be like multiple players, is you can actually hot seat the video game. So there is theoretically, if I go into custom game here, you can see you can actually bump up the number of players, and they can all be here in person, but you have to play around one single computer. Anyway, we did it. We did it. Archeo, Shinar. We did it. It's fantastic. It's a lovely little game. It took me a while to get into the swing of things, but once we got there, was there any real threat of losing? I don't know. I don't know if there was. Of course, we only played through on the easy difficulty, but goodness gracious me, the hard difficulty and the dreadful difficulty absolutely seems to be a game mode that would be a heck of a lot more challenging. I think might take a little bit of a break from this game, but definitely might return to it in the future once it's in a little bit of a different, maybe a little bit of a better improved state. Certainly, I think a lot of the calculations, a lot of the numbers are done at the back end. I have absolutely no idea how the calculations for any of the checks are done, and if that could be displayed in front of the screen to the player, I think that would make a massive improvement. But hey, that's just me, and that's just my idea. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this little series of Archeo Shinar. I've been Open Potato. Thanks as ever to my fantastic Patreon supporters who help make videos like this possible. I'll see you all next time. Bye.